Greetings, RC Model Geeks, and here we are in the shed yet again for a quick build. I saw this on Hobby King yesterday, and you know what it's like. Sometimes you just can't help yourself. So I hit the buy button, got it in. Yeah, and there it is. I mean, you know, sorry everybody, it looks like a quad box, doesn't it? Nightmare. Right, I'm going to get the knife out and cut it open, and let's see what we've got inside. Right, here it is. It's a Paramotor. It's not, as some of you might think, a recovery system for the Swallows planes, but it is a Paramotor. And we're going to build it, we're going to fly it. Hopefully we're going to fly it tonight. I haven't exactly got the correct battery, but we've got lots of lead thanks to Bixler Phil, so I'm sure we can get it balanced up. Anyway, so let's open the box and see what is inside. Oh, it's well taped up box, I have to say. And we open it up and there's more cardboard. Cardboard city. Toolmarsh Pete will love these. He'll be cutting these up into little squares for mixing epoxy. And there is the inside of the box. So we've got the wing here, all lovely jubbly. I have to come out a bit, I think. We'll get that in. That's the wing. We've got a bag to put the wing in. I don't think that's used for when you've crashed it. It looks a little bit small for putting all the bits in, so I think that is just for the wing. And then we have the undercarriage. Tell you what, that is light as. Now, one interesting thing I saw, if this one's got it, they are actually using circlips to hold the wheels on. Finally, after so many years, they've done it. They're actually using something sensible. What else have we got in here? Everything else is pretty much sort of bodged in there. There we go. Here is the frame. I'll tell you what, that's quite heavy. And there's the motor on the back of it. We'll get that out in a minute. And then we've got this bit here, which is very well stuck down again, which has got the arms and stuff for controlling it, which is in there. Then we have another level which has got one prop. You only get one prop with this, and that prop is I can't read it, we will soon find out when we take it out. And then we've got this hoop, which is the shroud for the fan. And that's it. That is what you get for 120 quid. So, let's get rid of this box. Let's get it apart. Do you know what? What am I missing? Anybody know what I'm missing? There's no bloody instructions. What? Oh, fuck's sake. There are no flipping instructions. And I had a look on the Hobby King website yesterday, and there were no downloadable instructions either. Oh, you're having a giraffe, aren't you? Well, I did say it was plug and fly, so let's just chuck it together, shall we? Crash it. Oh. How fucking stupid is that? No bloody instructions. Right. Okay, well, I'll have to have a look on Hobby King again and see what the score is. But, yeah, that ain't good, is it? Back soon. Right, so, yeah, no instructions on the Hobby King website, but I have found a video of how to put it together, and I will link that into the description anyway. But the first thing I've done is mount the undercarriage, the main gear there. Basically there's a plastic block here that you remove, put the undercarriage leg into it, do the nuts up, Bob's your uncle, it's done. So that was pretty easy. So I think the next thing is we're going to put the shroud together that goes around the prop. Yeah, so I'll continue watching the video and then come back to you. Okay, so I have the motor mount off, and there it is. Now on the back of this motor mount you will see there are 4 slots, and what slots in there are these things, which are the supports for the shroud, and they are basically, if we can get it going one-handed, are going to slot in there like that. Okay, in all 4 points. You might have to just do a little bit of fettling on these supports just to get a nice fit, and you will definitely need to do some fettling when it comes to mounting those arms to these or to this shroud, because when I tried an arm in there, it was too thick to go in there. Now I could force that in, alright, but if this thing will focus, is it going to play ball? No. Right, so this arm here right there is too thick to fit into this bit of plastic here. Now you could force it, but then that is going to stress the plastic, and so when you have a crash, which you're bound to do with this, it's more likely to break this plastic shroud. So what I'm going to try, this is aluminium, and it's been painted or whatever, or whatever finish that is. I'm going to just clean that off at that end so that it removes the paint, and then we'll see if that fits in better. So back soon. Right, my fettling is done. I've had to like take a bit of the powder coating off there, and also at this very far end as well. These are basically stamped out, and so you can get like a bit of a taper on them and stuff, and where that's happened, it's made them a bit long and they didn't fit very well into this block here. So now they should all slot in lovely jubbly, just like that. That's good, and now they also fit into the shroud as well, which is also good. Let's see if we can get one of these together, shall we? So they slot in there like that. Well, when you get them right, they do. I remember I'm doing this one-handed, so there we go. That slots in there like that. And then what you do is you put a cable tie through those 2 holes to cable tie this aluminium bracket to this plastic shroud. And you do that 4 times. So I'm going to get on with assembling that, and see how it goes. Okay, things are coming together. We have shroud on and the motor bolted on, everything there ready to go. Now I was just cable tying. If you look here, there's a cable tie. Whether or not it'll focus is another matter. There you go. Yeah, cable tying the aluminium arms to the shroud. Pull the cable tie tight. Cable tie snapped. The ones that come with the kit, crap. Get rid of them. Chuck them away, because you know the first time you knock this in a landing, the cable ties are going to spring and you'll be pissed off. So put something better in there. This is what I used, the size I used, compared to sorry, there it is. There's the one I used compared to the cheapo one that came with it. It's about half the thickness. So yeah, that's just no good. Chuck that away. Put a better one on there. Yeah, and there's 4 of those, one at the top, one at the bottom, and one on each side. And also, you know, when you go flying this, carry some spare cable ties, because you'll be titsed off when they break. So, there is our main frame pretty much together. One thing I have done, I flipped the ESC round so that the metal flat heatsink part is butted up against the big metal bracket that makes up the frame of this Paramotor, just to act as a bit of a heatsink really. But yeah, it was the other way around on mine, so I just flipped it over. So I'm going to keep watching the video and see what to do next. Exciting, isn't it? Okay, we're nipping along. This isn't really a how-to video. It's just documenting my journey with this. So, receiver is in there using an old DSMX receiver with a satellite, because it's what I had. And I've just put the satellite down the back there. So, yeah, that all works. It's all connected up. So, next thing, I think, we've got to work this radio setup out. It's got some weird sort of mixing, basically. So, yeah, I'm going to watch some more video and see if I can work out how to do it. Okay, boy, this is fun. So, I've managed to set the radio up to move the arms. It's quite a weird sort of mixing thing. It's a bit like Elevons, but it's not. So if I put the old transmitter here, don't know whether you'll get a view of that, but if I move the stick one way, you'll see the arm go down. Notice only one's moving. Move the stick the other way, see the other arm just moves by itself. Pull back on the stick, both arms come down. If I go back on the stick, nothing happens. There you go. You don't have any down, basically. So there it is. Like I said, I'll put a link in the video to the video of how to set this up. It's quite complicated. You've got to know your radio really. There's like 3 curves set up for the mixing of this. So this is not a beginner's model. I do believe you can actually buy a little module that you can plug in between your receiver and the servos, and that does all this mixing for you, so you can use a standard radio, you know, without any mixing. I think it's made by a Hacker, I believe. It's like a Paramotor mixer. But we can do it on the radio, and we have done. So that is that all done out of the way. The key things really are, you've got to make sure that these move exactly the same amount. at both ends of their movement, etc, etc. It's like setting end stops and centre points and things like that. Next thing is the the wing. Oh yeah, as the motor goes. There we go. Yeah, next thing is setting up the wing. It's now 10 to 5 and I plan to fly this evening, so we better get a shift on. It's back soon. Right. Oh boy, what an afternoon. So it's ready. Got the sail wings connected, all lined up correctly. Haven't got the right battery. Now this one's probably about a 5,000, mainly for the weight more than anything else. You want to try and get this up at like 1.6 or 1.7 kilos in weight for successful flight. So I sent Bix the fill out, and he's raided the local church roof, and as you can see there, we've got a lot of lead on board. There's half a kilo of lead there. So yes, but it is ready to go. There's the sail all sitting back there. Tell you what, if you don't like knots, oh, this could drive you crazy. But it's ready. So if the wind drops off, we'll be down the beach later, maiden in this crazy contraption. So hopefully see you all down there.
Thank you for watching Captain Rob's RC Model Geeks. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to click that like button. If you want to see more of the same type of videos, don't forget you can subscribe. If you want to support us, you can use PayPal, paypal.me/RC Model Geeks. If you want to contact us, you can email us rcmodelgeeks@gmail.com. We look forward to seeing you in the next video.